So this is a quick tutorial to show you how to set up what I've called the Relevancy plugin. And basically what it does is it's a component that you can add to your player character and to any object in the world to help you maintain good performance. So in this example you can see that there's a volume that's spawned around my character, and when I move outside of range, that rotating box stops rotating. So basically what happens is whenever an actor with the component overlaps this sphere, you can run whatever script that you want, whether you want it to start and stop rotating when you get far away, whether you want an actor to spawn in or despawn when you get far away, and etc. And basically you can just use that to add to anything, so like an object like way off in the distance or whatever, that you don't want to run script unless the player is close, so that you can keep the number of things doing stuff in your game to a minimum to keep your frames up. So it comes in the form of a plugin, which you'll get a download link, a zip download to add that into your project. Basically my project at the moment is called Void Tender, and what you just want to do is just create a plugins folder. Just create folder plugins and then just copy it into there, and then you're good to go. So once you've done that, restart your editor, and then down inside of plugins there'll be a folder called Jackson's Functions, and then Blueprints, and then Relevancy. If you want to open the Relevancy demo map, this is just here. And so how it works is basically this component here, this actor relevancy component, is the one that does all the magic. You don't need to know how any of that works. All you need to do is go to your player character, and then just add an actor relevancy component to it, and then it'll spawn the overlap volume around the character. And then over here on the right hand side you can see it's got some options. So we've got a relevancy radius. If I set that to 3000 now, you can see that the sphere is a lot bigger for the character, and that's the sphere that's going to be determining when things do stuff. You've got a tick rate, so that's the time that it has between updates. And then so you need to do one more thing to set up, which I'll just quickly show you now. Well, two more things actually. Inside of any blueprint that you want to apply this relevancy component to, so this is the rotating cube. Basically it's just a static mesh, actor relevancy component, and then a rotating movement, so it just spins like that. But the spinning, we have it to start and stop based on this event here. So this is the relevancy event. Now the way that you get this is if you go actor relevancy, right click, add event, and then you'll have what is it, actor relevancy, yeah, I think it was that event. Yeah, so you've got these dispatches here. You've got a few of them that you can play around with and get to use. So I won't go into those here because this is the one that's important. Basically whenever the overlap changes, we get a new relevancy. If the new relevancy is true, so it is relevant, then set the rotation rate to that. Otherwise just stop the rotation. So you could use this to spawn, you could use this to start and stop behavior trees, you could use this to do whatever you want. So that's how you do that. And before this will actually work is you just need to set up a custom collision channel for your project, which is a piece of cake. So if you go to project settings, down in if you search for collision, or sorry, maybe we'll just scroll down to collision over here. What you need to do is you need to go new object channel, and just call it relevancy, so like this, and then set the default to ignore, and then hit accept, and then basically you'll get this channel just here. You can see the settings just there. And then what you want to do is down in presets, you also want to create a new one here. You're going to call this one relevancy, like that. Collision enabled, you want it to be query only, so query only. The object type, you want to be relevancy, that's the object type we created up there, and then you can give it a description if you want. You want it to ignore everything except overlap other relevancy components. So basically this is a collision channel that is just testing for other relevancy components and is not overlapping with anything else, so it doesn't clog up the engine with overlap events. So basically once you've got that, you can make sure that all your settings are the same here as mine if you're worried about that, but if you follow that then you should be good to go. All you need to do is just in the AC actor relevancy, you want to set the collision channel to relevancy, and then inside of the component here you want to make sure that that's set to relevancy as well. It should automatically set them like that, but just in case they're not, then yeah, you just need to set that there to your new collision channel. And that's it. So yeah, have fun and hope that helps.